All right, so clarity it's really this concept that like a lot of people talk about it, but I don't think people fully realize the potential of clarity. Let me give you, for example, let me tell you something that happened to me that was quite interesting. I remember we were actually at a building, and we got the bad news was that the seller was selling the building, and just never told us. However, prior to that, there was another building in the very same complex. They were selling the building. But I looked at it, it was like, man, the price was so expensive. And we were like, look, this is about 2 times the budget we could ever afford. However, I wanted to keep my mind a bit sharp into thinking about buying a place. So I said, well, you know what, I'll know what I'll do. I'll put the picture of that building and like right in front of me on my desk. So every morning when it was there with a big price tag. So, but I know, I said to myself, I'm looking at it, but really I'm looking at it so that I can be reminded to buy the building that I'm in, which is smaller and way cheaper. Well, as I just told you, time comes, guess what? The seller, the owner, just sell this little building. Didn't even tell us about it. It was the most embarrassing thing that happened. We were sitting there with our clients, and then the guy knocked in and said, look, I'm the new owner of the business, and guess what? You literally get like 30 days to get out. I mean, think about it, 30 days to like close my business down, find new locations, and our busy season was about to show up. I got panicked. But here's the magical thing happened. Remember I told you that there was a building that I was looking at it was like maybe the 3rd or 4th building across from us. Let me tell you that crazy thing that happened. The building was right over there. And I looked at it, I'm like, wait a minute. Is this house still for sale? We went and look, sure, it was still for sale. Mind you, it was 2 times the price of the building we were in. And wanted to talk to the owner. They said, oh no, the realtor said, no, we don't want to talk to the owner because, you know, it is very busy, and at this point they're not interested in renting or anything like that. Well, we insisted. By that time, we only had another 5 days to go. Still no place to go. We're like, look, can we speak to the owner? Eventually, lucky for us, the realtor called. He says, well, listen, the owner will be in this area taking care of some other business. If you want to, we'll just have a quick lunch. Long story short, we had a quick lunch with the owner. He loved us. He said, my God, you guys were amazing. I was not ready to settle right now, but I'll let you into the building with everything in it. Just sit in there. And when I get some time, I'll come back and talk to you and figure out what I want to do. So we're like, are you serious? We worked it. Let me tell you. Within 2 years, the owner comes back and says, you guys can actually get the building for half of the price with everything that was in it. Why that happens? It happens because we were very clear on the building we wanted. I was looking at this building every month. I was looking at it every week. I was looking at it every day. Even though I wanted something different, I was thinking of something different, but what I see is what I get. You know what they say, what you see, what you get. Well, this is where clarity is so important. If you can see it, you simply can't achieve it. If you don't know where you're going, you can never get there. Like, literally, like, if you want to make sure that you never have any defeat, any failure, never tell anyone where you're going. You know, some people, they will never tell what their goals are. They will never tell what the end objectives are. So this way, if they don't meet it, they don't have to feel ashamed because they were never clear about it. Well, the truth of the matter is that's also the same thing to never get anywhere because you were never clear. So one of the most important things in business, in personal development, for your life is to have clarity as to where are you going, clarity as to what you want, clarity as to who you want to become, clarity as to the things that you want to achieve in your life. And it's amazing how most people do not have any clarity. And that's why you will see people will procrastinate. When you don't know where you're going, guess what you do? You procrastinate, you slow down, you stop, you try to look around. You do all kind of things when you don't know where you're going. A lot of people you see in life who just procrastinate a lot. You're like, oh, well, he's a procrastinator. No, he's not. He just doesn't know where he's going. You see people who's like, well, you know, they don't make good decisions. No. It's not that they are bad decision makers. They simply don't know where they're going. So without clarity, you cannot create anything beyond You can't create anything amazing without clarity. Well, that's very same thing also apply in business. Now, so many times I see entrepreneurs who have businesses and I ask them these very specific questions. Who exactly is going to be the people you want to serve? Who are they? Like, who are you going to be serving? Oh, well, I mean, everybody, people. No. Exactly. Who are these people that you are going to serve? Because if you don't know who you're looking for, you'll never find it. Okay, I don't know if you know the story of the red car. Like, you know how if you buy a brand new red car, like maybe a Honda or something like that, as soon as you buy it, and then you start seeing it everywhere. Why? Because before you were never seeing it, but they were there. Because you didn't know what you were looking for. Now that you have a picture of your new Honda, you know you're looking for this, everywhere it starts showing up. Same thing. When you know what you're looking for, you just get it. If you know exactly the type of spouse or the date or the person you're looking for, guess what? As soon as you're working on the womb, you see it. You see him or her for sure. If you know the kind of clients you're looking for, you know it. So clarity about your clients. You need to know, who are they? What do they do for a living? What are they interested in? What are they paying? What are they suffering? What are the stuff they need? Again, these are very fundamental questions. And when we talk about this, people say, well, that's fundamental questions. I need to get to the big stuff. No. These fundamental questions are very important. Also, in terms of clarity, you need to know, what is the transformation? You know how many times I ask people, what exactly your product or your service is going to do for your customer? And then people struggle to tell me. Exactly. Really, what is the transformation? Because if you don't know what your product does to someone, then how do you even convince them that they need to buy it, they need to invest on it, they need to invest the time to use it? The very first thing you need to find out is, what is that transformation? Clarity as to what the transformation is going to be. Be very clear on what are the challenges they're going to have using your product and your services. So they already know what it is signing up for. There's nothing more discouraging than when clients buy your product, buy your services, and then they thought it was going to be operating that way, only to figure out, oh, no, it's operating this way. Oh, I thought it was going to be easy to implement. Oh, no, it's hard. Let them know it's going to take hard work to get this done. Let them know it's going to take time to apply this. Let them know. I coined this phrase as clarity is success. Meaning that as soon as you have clarity, you are successful. Because once you see it, then you can get it done. Because most people are very smart. I remember this client of mine that I have, and she was an amazing lady, so talented. But she had amazing, this is the kind of person, she would have an idea every 5 seconds. Literally, that's how great she is. She can figure it out. But she could never make any money in her business. Why? Because she was never clear on what is her purpose. She was never clear on what are the things that are important to her. She was never clear on her values. So she moved from one thing to another, to another, to another. It was just she just could not move in a powerful way. Until one day we sat down and said, okay, let us be very clear on the outcome you want for your clients. What is the outcome you want for your clients? What is the outcome you want for your children? What is the outcome you want for your family? She was very clear. She said, oh my God, James, I need $5,000 every month. Literally, that's what she needed. $5,000 every month. Now I know you might say, oh wow, that's not a lot of money. But for her at this time, she said, if I could get $5,000 every month, then I'd be good. That was very clear. So she has amazing clarity for her clients. She has amazing clarity for what she needed. And guess what? We were moving very powerfully at that time. She also said, well, what do you want? She said, I just want my clients to feel confident. I just want them to be able to work in the home and commend the home. I want them to work in and be able to speak in a way so that they can get the promotion they deserve, because she was a confidence coach, right? So having clarity on what she wanted for the client, the outcome for the client, having clarity on what she wanted for herself, right? The income. Then now we could work and make that happen. That's very different than when she was running around looking at, I wanted to do this for the client, I wanted to do that, I want to create this. Because creative people can get into a whole maze of things and doing so much things and not realizing that, hey, you know what? I'm doing way too much. So if you are doing too much, if you feel you are stuck, if you can't seem to be moving forward in a powerful way, that's because you are not clear on what you want to accomplish. I want you to take the time to sit down and think exactly, what is exactly I want to accomplish? What is the impact I want to have on my clients? When I'm done working with them, what is it that I want them to be able to do? Also, me, when I'm done also with working with my clients in my business, what do exactly I want for myself? Is it more time I want? Is it more money I want? Is it more fame? Is it more fulfillment? What is it that I want? When we are very clear on what we want for ourselves, very clear on what we want for our clients, then we have a powerful way to impact our business. We have a powerful way to move our business forward. Now we can take steps very easily. When the path is not clear, the destination is not clear, the method is not clear, then that's when we struggle. This is when we procrastinate. This is when we take time. This is when we go in circle because we are not clear. So seek to have clarity. This is like the number one correlation. The number one correlation to success is clarity. When you're clear, you are 90% on your way to having success. So what is it you're trying to accomplish this month? What is it you're trying to accomplish with your business? What is it you're trying to do in the lives of your client? What is it you want to specifically do in the lives of your family? What is it you want to accomplish for yourself? When these questions are very clear, then we are on our way to have amazing success. Now, I want to be very clear, because one of the things that's really important with clarity, I think, is it's clarity on your values. Because I've seen a lot of professionals, a lot of business owners who have businesses, who create amazing enterprise, and at the end of it, they feel miserable. Like they simply don't like it. They simply don't like what they achieved because, you know what, it was not in alignment with their values. Well, then they never take time to be very clear on their values. I think one of the things that people really, really want to be clear very early in life is to know your values. What's important for you? Okay, what would you accept? Like many people don't even know. If I ask people, what are your top 3 values in life? And they're like, and these are people who's like married, right? Building businesses and achieving things, but it's not in alignment with your values. So being clear on what's important to you, because your values determine a lot of things in your life. Your values will determine your level of fulfillment, your level of happiness. So you may be well accomplished. You may be the kind of person who've done a lot of things in your life, but yet you don't have any joy and happiness because you know what? You are not in alignment with your values. So be very clear on your values. They are important for you. Okay? Another thing where you want to be really clear is the mission of why you want to have the business. What is the mission? Last night, in fact, not last night, I was with a group of clients that I was working with, and we get into the strategic planning sessions, and they were ready to go and start having, you know what, do programs. They wanted to do events and activities, and I was like, wait. We have to pull back and figure out what is that clear destination we're going to. Where are we trying to get? Where are these people right now, and where we are taking them? Because that's what leaders do. Leaders need to know, this is where my people are, and I want to take them to this destination, and then we start moving forward. If you don't have clarity on the destination where you're going, if you don't have clarity as where they are, then you cannot move them in a very efficient way. Because when we know where people are, we know how to move them. We know where we're coming from. We know what it will take. When we know where we're going, you know what's the distance. You know what the challenges ahead. You know the path. And that's why it's good to have a guide when you're going somewhere, because the guide knows the world. They have clarity as to where they're going. They have clarity as to all the different things that are on the world. That's what we do as business owners, as entrepreneurs, as coaches, as consultants. We are able to have that clarity for our clients and help them see what's possible. Help them see what it could look like. Help them see what they could achieve in 30 days, in 90 days, in 100 days. So clarity is key into achieving amazing success. If there's one thing that you want to have, is clarity. Because without clarity, you can't move. When we're not clear, it's either we don't move, or if we move, we're just gonna go in a circle, which is probably worse than not moving. Because I've seen people who are moving a lot, doing a lot, right? But not accomplishing any greatness at all. And after the years are over, they looked at it, they looked at where they are, they're like in the worst place than they were before. As if like 10, 5, 6, 7 years of their lives were wasted because no progress is going to be made. Without clarity, you cannot make progress. Without clarity, you cannot move in the right directions. Without clarity, all your efforts, all your movement and activities are just a complete waste because you do not have a clear destination. So have a clear destination. Let's say it's a shame. Well, there's a saying that it's not worth to be looking to get to the stars, even though you don't reach it and you reach something lower. But at the very least, you had clarity where you are heading to the stars. So what is that big location, that big destination you are trying to get? Where are you trying to move your people to? Where are you trying to move your career to? Where are you trying to move your family to? Where are you trying to move your life to? Where are you trying to move your employees? The people who work with you. Where are you trying to move them? And that, my friend, is where you start making progress, when you have this level of clarity and knowing exactly what we're trying to go for, what we're trying to hit, what is that target we're trying to hit every day. Without a clear target, without a very specific target, without a clear plan, a clear mission, then we run the risk of wandering around for many years, taking actions that does not move us toward our directions.